Good morning. It's magical morning again today, and today is going to be amazing and awesome day for you. And today's magical process is my favorite one. And this is day number 18, and day number 18 process is about the magic to-do list. You must be having to-do list or every day making list of tasks to do, and this is all about the magical to-do list. And it says the world is full of magical things waiting for our wits to grow sharper. Really, when you think about it, gratitude is your best friend. It is always there for you, always available to help you. It will never fail you or let you down, and the more heavily you lean on it, the more it will do for you, and the more it will enrich your life. Today's magical practice will show you how to lean on gratitude even more so it can do far more magical things for you. Every day there are little life problems that come up and that need solving. Sometimes we can feel overwhelmed if we don't know how to solve a situation. Maybe your problem is that you don't have enough time for all the things you need to do, and you are at the loss because there are only 24 hours in a day. It may be that you feel overwhelmed from work and you want more free time, but you can't see any way to have it. You may be at home taking care of children and you are feeling frizzled or exhausted, but you don't have the means to get support to give you time out. You may be faced with a problems that need fixing, but you have no idea which way to turn to fix it. You may have lost something and tried your best to locate it, but had no luck, or you might want to find something like the perfect pet, perfect babysitter, great hairdresser, or amazing dentist or doctor, and despite your best effort, you haven't been able to find what you need. You could be in an uncomfortable situation because of something a person has asked you to do and you don't know how to respond to them. Or you could be in some kind of dispute with someone, and instead of getting it resolved, things seem to be getting worse. This magical to-do list practice will help you with any little day-to-day problems when you don't know what to do or when you simply want something to be done for you. You will be amazed at the result. When you combine gratitude's magical power with the law of attraction, people, circumstances, and event must be rearranged to do what you want done for you. You will not know how it will happen or how it will be done for you, and that is not your job. Your job is simply to be as grateful as you can be for what you want done right now, and as though it were done, and then let the magic happen. So it is about that is the reason we say that make a to-do list before you go to sleep, because when you make a to-do list, you send this message about your signal about the your task and intention of next day in the universe, and universe get to know that this is what you want next day. So universe will start arranging the people, circumstances, and situation in your favor to be able to achieve those tasks. Correct na? So usually what happen, you call people but they don't answer, you go to meet people but they don't meet. But if you make a to-do list, tell this universe that this is what you want to do tomorrow, universe will arrange accordingly. You will find that other person is available, they are answering your call, everything is in your favor to achieve those tasks. Today create a list today create a written to-do list of the most important thing you would like to be done for or resolved for you, and title your list the magical to-do list. You might put things on your list and you don't have time to do or don't want to do, along with any current problems, from the smallest day-to-day things to bigger life situation. Think through any area of your life where you need something resolved or done for you. When you have finished making your list, choose three things from your list to focus on today, and one at a time, imagine that each item has been magically done for you. Imagine that all people, circumstances, and events have been moved to do it for you, and it is now done, all sorted, all solved for you, and you are giving massive thanks in return for it having been done. Spend at least 1 minute on each of your three items, believing it is done and feeling enormous gratitude in return. You can follow the same practice on the rest of the items on your list at the another time. But there is power is simply putting the things you want done on magical to-do list. Remember that the law of attraction says like attract like, and that means that when you are grateful for the solution as though you have them, you will attract everything you need into your life or resolve the situation. Focusing on problems attract more problems. You have to be a magnet to the solution, not a magnet to the problems. Being grateful that you have the solution and that it has been resolved attracts the situation. To demonstrate how powerful this magical practice is, I want to share a story with you about my daughters who used this practice to attract her lost wallet back to her. After being out after being out one night, my daughter discovered the next morning that she did not have her wallet, and she had no idea where she might have lost it, or even if it had been stolen. She called the restaurant where she went to dinner, the taxi company she used to come home, the local police station. She searched the street and knocked on surrounding door, but no one had found her wallet. Other than the fact that my daughter's wallet contained the usual precious things in it, including all her bank and credit card, driver's license, and cash. Her biggest concern was that her wallet contained no current contact information because she had been overseas for some time. She did not have a publicly listed phone number, and will with a common surname, there seemed to be no hope. But despite the seemingly impossible obstacle, my daughter sat down, closed her eyes, and got a picture of her wallet in her mind. She visualized that she was holding her wallet in hands. She opened her wallet. She went through all its uh, contents, and she felt enormous gratitude that she had her wallet and everything in it back and in her hands. For the rest of the day, whenever she thought of it, again my daughter imagined she had her wallet in her hand, and she felt enormous elation and gratitude that her wallet had been returned to her. Later that night, she received a call from a farmer who lived 100 miles away, saying that he had found her wallet. The extraordinary part of that this story is that the farmer had found the wallet in the street outside my daughter's home in the early hour of the morning, and he immediately searched the wallet looking for her contact detail. He made several calls in trying to find its owner, but to no avail. And so he gave up and drove back to his farm with the wallet. But while he was walking out in the field at his farm, the wallet kept nagging and nagging at him, and he decided to search through it one last time. He found a small piece of paper with a man's Christian name written on it, and so he put the Christian name together with my daughter's surname and called directory assistant. There was just one listing for that Christian name and surname. The farmer called the phone number, and it was the home of my daughter's father. To this day, we do not know how the farmer got the phone number because it was an unlisted number. We call directory assistance over ourselves several times after this happened, and this response every time says, "Sorry, there is no listing for that name. There is no listing of that name in directory." Then how that farmer got the number? From 100 miles away, through the most extraordinary sequence of seemingly impossible event, my daughter's wallet was returned to her intact. She fulfilled her part in being grateful that she had her wallet back, and as must happen, gratitude performed its magic and moved every person's circumstances and event to return her wallet to her. The magical power of gratitude is available for you to use as well, and it always has been. You just had to discover it for yourself and learn how to use it. See, this is how magic works. So when you are grateful for something, when you express gratitude or say thanks to universe, to people or situation, then universe respond by offering you or giving you back the things which you are grateful for. This is how it works. So magic practice number 18 is the magical to-do list. Count your blessings. Make a list of 10 blessings. Write why you are grateful. Reread your list, and at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. Create a written list of most important things or problems you need done or solved. Title your list the magical to-do list. Choose three of the most important things from your list, and one at a time, imagine that each thing has been done for you. Spend at least 1 minute on each thing, believing it is done and feeling enormous gratitude in return. Just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words, "Thank you for the best thing that happened during that day." With this, we come to the end of day number 18, the magical to do list process. And so, write your to do list, and see you next day in the day number 19 process. Till then, have a nice day. Take care. Bye bye. God bless you.